course. And here comes the 5-time European champion, the number 5 seed, Peter GADE. The 34-year-old Dane. And the great man himself, Taufik HIDAYAT, former world and Olympic champion. Well, this, incredibly, is the 17th meeting between these two men. All dates back to 1998, when they first played against each other. And that was in the Danish Open. 14 years they've played matches against each other. They're great friends off court. Great respect for each other on court. Marcel Schmidt of Switzerland, our umpire. Toss of the coin. Yep. Players changing ends. Dane will start nearest to us. Never beyond a semi-final here in this Indonesian Open, Peter GADE, which is a surprising statistic, given the number of wonderful results he's had in his career. Not only 5 times European champion, 4 World Championship medals, a silver and 3 bronze, All England champion. In fact, he beat his opponent of today in the All England final in 1999. And 2 of the most popular players in world badminton. Huge fan base all around the world. '70 major international titles between them. Well, I can assure you that our umpire and service judge will have to be very vocal to be heard above the crowd here during this match. Yep, there we go, Marcel Schmidt. And our service judge from Malaysia. Once again, 2 neutrals. So the Indonesian, 29 years of age, 6 times champion here of the Indonesian Open, having been in the final 8 times in total. He's been in the final for the last 2 years, lost out to Lee Chong-wei in both those finals. And his first round match was an absolute marathon. 1 hour and 16 minutes for that victory over Darren Liu of Malaysia. And what a superb victory over Bao Chun-lai yesterday. Saved 2 game points in that second game before winning it 25-23. So, for Peter GADE, the world number 5 seed, semi-finalist here back in 1996. And his win-loss record for the year equates to 2 finals, the Super Series finals, and also in India, lost out to Lee Chong-wei in both of those. So, his 2 matches, well, he had a tougher match against the qualifier in the first round, AJ Jayaram from India. He was 15-18 down in that first game, saved 2 game points before winning it 24-22, and 21-12 the second game. Yesterday's match against the Korean, Chon Wan-ho, Peter GADE, 21-15, 21-19 in 44 minutes. So, as I was saying, this is the 17th meeting between these 2 players, and just look at the last time they met. Look at that scoreline. That was last year in the quarter-final of the All England Championships. An hour and 20 minutes it took for Peter GADE to come through. 20-22, 22-20, 22-20 in the deciding game. That was the quarter-final. And you and I know, watched that match. In fact, we commentated on it. What a thriller it was too. Perhaps a little surprising, this is the first meeting between these two men this year. But when you look at their previous 16 encounters, half of them, 8, have gone to 3 games.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Peter GADE, Denmark. And on my left, Taufik HIDAYAT, Indonesia. Peter GADE to serve, double, play.
So the European champion, Peter GADE, nearest to us, against the 6-time former champion, Taufik HIDAYAT.
1-love.
Good start by the Dane. These two men so similar in so many ways, I think, when you look at the fact that they're both regarded almost as veterans in world badminton, but they're both still right up there in world terms, top 5 in the world, still producing incredible results. Both married, both 2 daughters. Both have been in 2 All England finals, both have 4 World Championship medals.
1-2.
But I guess the big difference is this man will be remembered as an all-time great, having won gold in the World Championships and gold in the Olympic Games. This man has always been there or thereabouts, and although he's won the All England title, something Taufik HIDAYAT has not achieved so far.
Service over.
The Dane's been good, but he hasn't won the very, very big occasions. Olympics and World Championships, hasn't won the gold.
Yes, and of course on his way to that gold medal, Taufik was unseeded, of course, in Athens when he won his gold medal. The first seed that he beat in that draw was Peter.
That's right.
So you'd have to say the biggest match of all went in Taufik's favour.
4-1.
Watches it carefully.
Interesting tactical play from both players. Both players would like to get control of the net, but both of them understand how good their opponents are in that area. So there's a lot of push off the nets at the moment, push to mid-court, hold, and Taufik in this first game's probably got the advantage because he can push a little bit quicker into the rear court because he's playing from the easier end. I guess the danger from Taufik, if he does get a slow start, he's going to be turning around to the more difficult end. If he doesn't win this first game, it could be tough to come around Peter with all his experience.
Well, this has been a fantastic start by the Dane.
Yeah, looks very sharp. Already managed to intercept the shuttle 3 or 4 times on the mid-court, reading the flicks and pushes to the rear court that Taufik's trying to use very well.
Peter GADE had the most incredible year last year. In fact, both these men did, really. Peter GADE played 10 tournaments. He reached at least the semi-final in all 10. Now that's pretty good consistency. And of course, last year he was 33 years of age. Now 34.
Yes, you'd have to say last year both of these players had a bit of a renaissance, really.
Yeah.
Both got themselves right back up at the top of the ranking lists.
Yeah, because Taufik HIDAYAT reached 7 finals last year, winning 3 of them, including his first ever Super Series event, the French Open.
Taufik, yes, change.
Yeah, got to the final of the big one last year as well, the World Championships, of course.
In Paris, lost out to Chen Jin.
Positive play there from Taufik. Really tried to take the initiative there, maybe for the first time in this game. A little bit quicker to the front court, created the attacking opportunity, and for the first time went for the big smash.
Yeah, and it was a big smash too, 62 kilometres an hour. Well, surprised by the cross-court drive there, Peter GADE. He's expecting the shot down his backhand side. It came to the forehand.
Both players do look a little bit nervous, don't they? It's an unexpected mistake in the net area from Taufik. He doesn't make many mistakes there, but this match has been a little bit tentative in the net area so far.
Yeah, there's another fast shot down the forehand side of Peter GADE, in towards the back of the board, and once again he's not alert to it.
Service
Yeah,
over.
it's Taufik's favourite, that little hold on the forehand side and hitting quickly cross-court.
I have to say, I thought yesterday, and if you were with us yesterday, you will have seen it too, Taufik HIDAYAT against Bao Chunlai. Ian, I thought that HIDAYAT really was playing with a little more urgency in his style of play. He's a very laid-back character. He's very relaxed in his hitting action. But there was just little signs to me about how much he wanted to do well here. There was a real urgency in his style of play.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been watching him on the World Tour all year. And as you say, he's very laid back in his attitude between the points, but totally different manner on the court, and the body language is all different, playing in front of his own crowd.
Yeah.
7, 8.
Oh, fantastic.
What a well-constructed rally to get himself back level.
Seen that little double action of Peter's so many times up that forehand side, and read it really well, and from then on really took advantage there. Peter goes for the deception, Taufik reads it, and he's in very quickly behind it.
So back level. To all open game.
It's a great lift and a good spin off Peter there.
Oh yes, addressing the shuttle early. He had the options. Came from above the shuttle. Could have played the push.
Here we'll see the racket coming in very early, very high. See how high the racket was when he came in. That keeps your opponent off the net. Creates the space for that little deceptive block.
Goes long of the back line. Shuttle getting caught with the drift, taking it long.
Service over, 9-10.
Oh, what a return of serve. Lift just
Service
long.
over, 11-9, interval.
So a 2-point advantage at the mid-game interval to Peter GADE of Denmark. Any real patterns emerging here?
Well, there's a real fight developed for the net. For the net position, we saw it there. Peter very quickly in on that short serve, managing to get a lot of spin on the shuttle, which means Taufik's got no option but to lift. So when they are getting early on the net, that is giving a big advantage because it creates time for their attacking shots from the rear
Court
court.
1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Other than that, both of them have showed signs of being a little bit tense, I would say.
Cool.
One or two uncharacteristic mistakes from
Cool.
both of them. Peter's missed a couple of interceptions, which he likes so much. And Taufik's made a couple of mistakes from the front court, going for a little bit too much precision. Not playing with very much margin at all.
Have to make comment as well about the Danish coach, Ulrika Rolsen, female coach coaching the men's singles, and that's wonderful to see.
Again, it's a mistake that finishes the point. Just snatched at that, made Peter late. Wanted to take advantage of it. While stepping in, but just forced the play a little bit. And again.
Yeah, that's careless, isn't it?
9.
That little net exchange there. Peter got a good turn on it, probably felt Taufik would have to lift, but no, Taufik got in and managed to counter the spin.
10-13.
Forced Peter to lift, and he couldn't control it from this quicker end.
Yeah, it's good judgment.
Service over, 14-10.
Oh, it's landed on the back line. What a great lift from Taufik HIDAYAT.
11-14.
Yeah, good control, because again, Peter was able to get early on the net, get some spin on the shuttle, and that's very difficult to control then. Taufik showing good skill. Good play. Seeing Taufik turn to take the shuttle a little bit later, Peter pushing his base forward and being very aggressive.
You know, you've got to go back 12 years to the first time that this man won this title. Just 17 years of age. That's just phenomenal, isn't it? Oh dear, that's a waste from the Dane.
Service over.
Yeah, just trying to keep variety in his game, trying to keep Taufik guessing. Not a bad tactic, but from this end, it's very difficult to control. Oh, great shot.
That is superb. Big
Service
swing
over.
of the racket
16,
and of the body movement to look as if he was going to lift the shuttle, and then just guided it over the net. Beautiful. Yeah, It's a terrific placement of the smash.
17.
Yes, it is, because
12.
Taufik's lift was right to the centre of the court, so as not to give Peter any angles. Peter was able to make his own angle and cut it down to the line, and that's not easy to do. Good shot.
Shuttle deflected by hitting the top of the tape, which made the lift very short indeed.
Again, net battle. Well, both these players, when they've got the time, know where the lines are. It's a super smash from Taufik again from the centre of the court. It's not easy to do. That's a great shot. Good angle, good precision, and real power as well.
That time the lift not full length, gifted the easier opportunity.
Yeah, very short, but good net from Peter, creating the opportunity. He got in early at the net and got the reward of the short lift. Put it away with ease.
Oh, that's well in.
Time is over. 15, 18.
Yeah, Peter driving Taufik off the net a couple of times there. Maybe space to then play the block. Create some time for himself in the rear court.
Left is long, creeping his way back.
16,
Closed the gap
18.
to just 2 points. He was 5 points adrift just a moment ago when he was 12-17. Brilliant.
Great rally, great battle for the attack there. Both players driving flat rather than lifting, and then looking for the net position. In the end, when Taufik got the opportunity, he was very positive around the front court. Great finish.
Peter.
Yes, I thought there'd been a slight slip from Taufik HIDAYAT as he lunged forward on the first of those net pushes, but he doesn't seem to be hurt. Both players taking the opportunity to take on board some liquid. And Doyo. Been HIDAYAT's coach for
17,
years and years,
18.
hasn't he? Just 1 point in it. Oh, to return it now. Brilliant. Goodness
Time
me.
is over.
Oh, that's great play from Peter, good anticipation.
19, 17.
Yeah, and look when he's, I don't know if we'll see it, but as soon as he played the net kill, turned and nodded towards his coach, Ricker Olsen, as if to say, yep, you were right, that's what I've got to do. The luck of the net cord raises his hand in apology.
20, Game
But it
point
means that
17.
the European champion, and he's got one or two of his own fans here, the European champion Peter GADE has 3 game point opportunities. Takes it on his first chance because of an error on the return of serve from
21-17.
Taufik HIDAYAT. 21-17 in 19 minutes of play. Well, not only Rikke Olsen talking to Peter GADE, just changing his shirt. Also, Vittinghus, one of the other men's singles players from Denmark. He lost in the first round to Sho Sasaki. We're not seeing it at the moment, but I can tell you that he's also giving support, tactical advice. There he is.
Pressure's on Taufik now because this is all week. The end is going to play this second game from has been the more difficult one to play. Much quicker, limits his options from below the net. He's going to have to be at the top of his game if he's going to turn this round now.
Well, you don't go winning 6 Indonesian Open titles as Taufik HIDAYAT has already done, unless you have a real passion and you play your best in front of your home crowd, inspired by the occasion rather than intimidated. And there's no doubt some players do feel the pressure and feel intimidated playing at home, but not Taufik HIDAYAT. He loves it. But as you say, Ian, he has got to produce right now.
Service over, 1 love.
Yeah, Peter knowing that Taufik's not going to want to lift from this end, so he brings his base right forward. Sees Taufik turn there to play the defensive backhand. Knows he's probably not going to clear. Stays up the court. Takes advantage.
No, that's a good net shot. And an even better smash from Peter GADE.
Yeah, really good angle. Didn't go for full power there. Made sure he got the shuttle coming down very steeply to the line, and it was good enough. Great net. Means he's got time to get behind the shuttle, get airborne. Good angle. Yeah, and that's the problem Taufik's going to have from this end.
3-1.
Trying to get on the net as quick as he can at every opportunity early in this game. That makes it very difficult for Taufik to control.
And that's gone wide as well.
4-1.
As in the first game, it's Peter that's made the sharper start.
Yeah, we had the same scoreline, 4-1.
There's the difficulty. From this end, Peter's got a choice. He can play net or flip to the rear court, whereas Taufik can only really play net or push.
Service over.
Well, Peter GADE can't believe the call. It was called good.
Difficult to tell from this angle.
Make your own minds up. Drifted wide, no question of that, although there was a little look from Peter GADE towards the umpire.
Taufik knows he can't live. He got drawn into that mid-court battle.
4-0.
Just feel from this end, Peter doesn't need to go into those quick, fast, flat rallies. He can afford to break it up. He can put the odd block in. He can go over the top once or twice, just to keep Taufik guessing. Getting drawn into a flat, faster game at the moment.
5-4.
Yeah, he really doesn't have to force the rallies as he did in that previous rally. I think what he's trying to do of trying to play fast and trying to keep everything going down with the hope that the lift is going to, his opponent's going to have to lift and or possibly lift long, but I'm not sure that's actually the right tactic.
You know, playing quick, it means Taufik can play flatter though. If Peter puts the block in and gets pressure on the net, then Taufik's got to lift high, and that's more difficult to control in this hall. There we see when Taufik has to lift high, he's very tentative, it's short,
5-6.
and Peter gets the chance to attack. Very difficult to hit a length from below the net.
Yeah, I agree with you, which is why it's so bewildering that he's allowed himself to be drawn into the flat, fast exchanges. Once again, immediately apologises for his good fortune.
6-0. Yes.
Yeah, no chance there for Taufik. Dead roll on the net.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He wins the flat exchange this time, but still not convinced by it.
7-6.
That's a good return.
Service over. 7-0.
Yeah, took it early, was able to keep it flat, which meant it was easy to control the length of the shuttle. Hit it hard, placed it, pushed it into the rear court there, just with a little hold. Peter looking to get on top of the net, caught out.
Lovely play.
Service over.
Good again. Didn't try to hit the shuttle
8-7.
too hard, made sure he got the angle coming down very steeply. That gives him time to get in behind it. Good aggressive option from the net.
Has to go down as a real missed opportunity.
Yeah, again, the clipped half
Service
smash
over.
from the rear court.
8-0.
Got the shuttle coming up, he created the opportunity, but didn't really commit 100% to that one. It's just a little bit further away from the net than the previous one. Caught a little bit betwixt and between.
Oh, it's a super angle.
9-8.
Well, once again, as you suggested right at the start of the match, the net play the key. It's the tight spinning net shot that forced Peter GADE to lift it.
Yes, it's a pattern when either player gets time to get behind the shuttle and they've got time to get organised. They're both very, very efficient and play with great precision to the lines, straight or cross. Yeah, that's better from Peter. Didn't drive, took the pace off.
9.
That's a better option for me. He's been driving those, he's been putting pace on that, and by taking pace off, he got the mistake and also got himself into good position.
Nicely done. The former Olympic champion.
Service over. 10-9.
And it's Peter driving. Taufik getting the opportunity to move forward. No mistake.
Asian Games gold medalist. With his Olympic gold and his World Championship gold. Super defence.
Great defence.
Service over. 10-0.
To get down really low and control the shuttle, control the block. Great racket work from a low position. Taufik going airborne. Not able to cover the return.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gone wide,
11,
and it
10,
means that Peter GADE has the narrowest of possible advantages at the mid-game interval. 11-10.
Just wonder whether the first two rounds have had an effect. Peter, very efficient in his first two matches, putting two opponents away in straight sets. Whereas Taufik's had to work a lot harder for his two wins. Just wonder whether that's given Peter a slight edge today. He looks a little bit sharper in his movements than Taufik to me.
Yeah, I agree with that. Just a reminder, of course, Taufik HIDAYAT beat the qualifier down Lu of Malaysia in the first round. 30-28, 21-23, 21-12 in an hour and 16 minutes. And then against Bao Chunlai, that was 49 minutes for two games.
11-10. Play. Foot. Time is over.
Peter needs that flick, really.
11.
He's winning his points with the short serve. I think that's the fourth time he's tried the flick and he hasn't won a point with it yet.
Just sensing that perhaps Peter GADE, if he is to win this match, really needs to be putting in a huge effort to do it in two straight games, because certainly when I watched Peter GADE last week, in Singapore. I thought against Lindan, where he went the full distance. Yes, he looked fit enough in the third game, but he didn't have that real explosive power and speed in his movement. Yes, he can keep running all day, but keep running isn't good enough, not against these top players in the world. You've got to have the explosive power, suddenly be able to inject a bit of pace.
Yeah, and particularly in this hall, you need sharp movements to get in early. When you get the opportunities to get on the net, you need to take it as early as you possibly can. And if you lose half a metre of speed, that's where it'll tell in this hall, I think. Good angle again, didn't try and hit it too hard.
13.
Kept himself in good balance. He would have covered the cross return from Taufik anyway. Good control play.
Play left. Okay.
Dane back into the lead.
14-13.
Good rally again, good control again. Taking a little bit of pace off with the attack.
Real indecision from Taufik HIDAYAT.
That's the advantage Peter's got from this end. Can use that fast flick which he likes. Taufik all at sea there. Anticipating the net return, caught off balance. And again the flick, he's won 2 points with the short serve. And he puts the flick in again, and I can't agree with that. I have to say, keep the short serve going, keep the pressure on your opponent. When you've won 2 points with it, why change?
It's a great clear.
Good length.
Service
Using
over.
the drift to his advantage, able to punch through the shuttle. Well, the umpire has overruled the line judge.
That line should change his call. He called it in first and then changed to out.
Peter.
Well, the umpire was quick to overrule as well. So
He
Schmidt.
corrected the call himself. He corrected the call himself. Fine. Don't put pressure.
Well, let's have another look at that. Clearly long.
Again, indecision. He's not judging the length well at this end.
No, and time is running out for the 6-time former champion.
Yeah, last 4 or 5 points, Peter's used the rear court a little bit more rather than forcing on this mid-court driving game. It's made all the difference. Good angle, again not forcing, taking the pace off the attack, forcing Taufik to take it from low down, which from this quicker end limits his options.
And Dane is just 2 points away from a place in the semi-final. And now just, oh my goodness me. Well, to me, that was clearly called out by the line judge. I find that extraordinary.
Well, we're in a very good position for that one. That looked well in, I have to say.
Oh, was about to say just 1 point away from the second semi-final here at the Indonesian Open. Oh, the judge had other ideas. That one's clearly gone long. And now, indeed, it is match points for the number 5 seed, Peter GADE. 5 match points to be precise. It's going to go long. It is long. And the 34-year-old Dane, Peter GADE, has beaten the number 3 seed, Taufik HIDAYAT, in 2 straight games. 21-17, 21-15.
21-17, 21-15.
Well, it was a brilliant performance. And therefore, 15 years after his previous semi-final here at the Indonesian Open, Peter GADE repeats the feat through to the semi-final. Once again, there can't be many players that have reached the semi-final 15 years apart. Their confirmation, 21-17, 21-15 in 40 minutes of play. And that means, of course, that Indonesia's hopes of a semi-finalist in the men's singles have just bitten the dust. This, the final rally, watches it go long. Peter GADE yet to drop a game in this year's tournament. Can you believe it? Last in the semi-final here at the Indonesian Open in 1996, when he lost out to a certain Budi Santoso. Well, Ian, Indonesian fans will be disappointed, but you have to say what a clever tactical game from Peter GADE.
Yeah, right from the toss of the coin, I'd have to say. He chose the bad end first and really tried to get a quick start to see if he could just sort of steal that first game, which he was able to do. And once he did, tactically he's so good from the better end, he was able to control the game, and Taufik just got frustrated, I think, in the end, that he couldn't use the rear court. Peter was all over the front court, and apart from one little spell where Peter got drawn into a driving type game, he really controlled the whole set.
So that confirms Peter GADE, the number 5 seed, as the first of